been, I was at the firehouse for like 3 hours.
Now, before y'all get on here with the judgment, let's just go ahead and hit that like and comment down below who y'all think was wrong in this situation. But I honestly think the mama was actually right because as a single mother, I understand when you don't have help and you actually doing all that shit by yourself. That shit really do hurt. But I just wanted to come on here before we get into all the reactions of, it's a mixed reaction to the community. We just gonna get a reaction and see what they're talking about. But I do know when it's nights in there, them cards, ladies, y'all better talk about it when you contemplating the end of it all. It's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling at all. So for we to be on this internet acting like we don't have them type of unstable thoughts at times, not all the times. We're mentally stable, but at times we feel unstable when you're doing it all by yourself. And it should be a crime for anybody to do it by themselves. So yeah, let's just get into it, y'all. We about to get into it.
Let me tell you something. If I ever get on fucking Facebook and I see my cousin, my aunt, my sibling, anybody in my family, and they're sitting on fucking Facebook Live and they're talking about, yo, do I have any family who can come get my kids because I literally can't fucking take care of them and I need help, or I'm taking them to the fire station, I would grab my fucking keys. Word to Machiavelli. I would grab my fucking keys, I would get in my car, and I would go get those kids, and I would plan later. Y'all are talking about that lady turning her kids into CPS like people don't be in bad situations, then they don't say nothing, then something happened to them kids, and y'all say, why didn't that mother reach out for help? Why didn't she do something? She not only went live, begged her family, she called the father of them kids, well, the different fathers, they all said they didn't want nothing to do, and she gets on live again and says, word, I'm about to head to the fucking fire station. That family ain't bust a motherfucking grape. That's not what's going on over here. Nobody's called me and asked me to take their kids. I don't have kids, but I'm not gonna sit on Facebook and tell my cousin or whoever, be strong, you got this, when they're saying I don't have the strength anymore, I can't fucking do this anymore. Y'all are judging that lady, saying, oh, why she crying? Oh, she gotta go to school. She's mentally exhausted. Do you know what be happening to these kids when only one person is responsible for their care and they're mentally fucking exhausted? I'm saying that lady don't care about her kids. That lady loved the fuck out of her kids. That lady did shit that kept them kids safe, and you know what I'm saying, clothes on their back, food in their belly, that a lot of these other motherfuckers won't do. They'll let their kids end up in fucked up situations or with fucked up people or out on the streets. She did something. She did something, and she had the wherewithal. She loved her kids enough to get up, ask for help first, ask for help second, and then take them somewhere where they would be safe. And a lot of people wouldn't fucking do that. And y'all judging that lady in the wrong way. And on top of that, she's saying it like, yo, I'm gonna get myself together so that I can be.
To that mother who gave her children up to CPS because she just mentally couldn't handle it anymore, I'm so fucking proud of you. I am so proud of you. I don't want to hear none of you judging her for doing that, because I'll tell you right now, that we say this, we preach this all the time to those moms who harm their children. Why didn't you just call somebody? Why didn't you drop them off somewhere? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? Because they don't do that before they end up harming their children and taking their children out. So when somebody finally does it, to not only save themselves, but to save their children, don't you dare judge her for it. Don't you dare. That was a major step for her to take. And I know that it was hard for her because she was crying. And it was so hard for her to do, but she knew she had to. She knew that's what was best for her children in that moment. Rather than something worse happening to them. So I hope some of you parents learn from this. Don't take your kids out. Don't hurt them. Don't abuse them. Just take them somewhere so a family who can't have kids can take them and love them, so they can actually live a life, so they can be loved, somewhere else. Just do the right thing. I hope you guys learned from that. We all know being a single mom, single parents, single moms, single dads, even just a parent with a spouse, parents together, we all have our moments. Sometimes it's so hard to mentally keep going, but it's not a good enough reason to take your child out of this world. So I'm really proud of her. I really am. And honestly, I hope that she feels better one day, and I hope those kids can understand that she did that because she loved them. It was either that or a worse road that they would go down. So I really hope that you get the help that you need. I really hope that you feel better, and I hope that one day you and your kids can maybe rekindle things. And I'm really proud of you. I really am. And yes, of course I understand that sometimes the foster homes, the adoptive homes, the other homes that they might go to might be worse than what they were in. But the mom knew that it wasn't going to be safe for them much longer with her. So I worked for the CPS courthouse for 2 years. So I seen it, heard it, and watched it happen. I seen it. And I'm just hoping for the best for those kids. Just like what the mom wanted for them.
Now, I honestly agree with these ladies. Now, if something would have went bad, this would have been a different, like, why she ain't do nothing. And some people don't have the luxury to have a village. And it's just a lot of judgment. I actually kind of agree with these opinions. Comment down below to who you think was wrong.
On rant, and I apologize. My thing is the family village does not exist anymore. Where you used to get help, call your auntie, call your mama, call your cousin back in the day, and somebody get the kids, or you could just drop them off somebody else, somebody get them for you for the weekend or for the summer. You don't have that no more. And everybody trying to make you feel bad for going to get grandma help. And you got grandmas today. Grandma got a life too. Grandma got a life too. You watching your daughter over there drown. She over there drowning. And if something happened to your grandkids, think of like, well, why she called? She did. She called and said she needed help. She needed a break. She needed some sleep. And nobody answered the phone. That family visit, I thank God for the family I got, because I know for a fact I still got a family that if you call right now and say, hey, I can't do it, they're going to get your kids. You don't call CPS. Don't call. If you got a line of kids, you might have to split them up, put 2 of them at an auntie house over here, 2 at another auntie house over here. You know what I'm saying? But somebody going to get your kids. I truly didn't believe foster care existed until I moved to Kentucky. Because when I was growing up, if my friends and who was raised by their aunts and cousins and everybody, when my mama couldn't, we went to my grandma's house. So I didn't think people gave their kids up, because I thought family helped you out. And once I became a mom, my first time becoming a mom, it was hard as hell. I told my mom I was going to take my babies to CPS, turn them in myself, because I said I did not realize it was going to be this hard. And I didn't have my first baby until I was 28 years old. 28, and I didn't realize it was gonna be that hard. Me and my mom used to get into it all the time, because what I watched my grandma do for my mama, she damn sure was willing to do for me. Okay? Don't get me wrong. Once my child became of walking, talking age, he loved her dirty draws. She's an amazing grandma, but the support and help that I thought I was going to get, like my grandma gave her, I didn't get. Okay? But thank God I was strong enough to fight and go through it. And when I went back to school, I was able to call one of my cousins. Hey, who was a good mama. Hey, can I send my baby to you while I go back to school? I thank God for the village I got, my family I got. Everybody don't got that. And let's also put it back to education too. When y'all be like, it's the parents' fault the kids can't read. The parents, I understand why they can't. If I'm working 40 hours a week and this day I go home and do schoolwork, do your schoolwork with you, people are burnt the hell out. They don't have it in them no more. The cost of living one that's high when our parents was raising us. It's crazy today. And y'all be wanting these parents to be so strong, and some people don't got it in them. A lot of us don't got it in them. And I got no problem with saying I don't got it in me all the time. And when I don't got it, guess what? I'll call and ask for help. And thank God my money is good enough for me to be able to call anybody and say, hey, well, my mom or my cousin, because anybody can't get my kids. But call my mom or my cousins I trust, hey, can you get my boys? I'll pay you. For the weekend. Can you get my boys for the weekend? You know what I'm saying? And when I couldn't afford it, somebody would get them for free. But I always looked out when income tax time came out, too. Y'all got to start helping y'all people and y'all family, man.